What if the most powerful way to make someone crave your presence isn't by what you say, but by what you don't? Beneath every surface lies a secret self. What happens when your words reach beyond the obvious and touch that hidden layer? Attraction isn't born from beauty. It's born from mystery, tension, and emotional risk. Let's talk about how to ignite that spark. Most men attempt to compliment women in ways they think are charming or polite, but often they fall flat. Either they play it too safe with generic niceties like, "You're beautiful," or they overcompensate with grandiose praise that feels scripted. The reality is, if she's attractive, she's heard it all before. These compliments are like echoes in a crowded room, forgettable, fading fast. Here's the truth. Compliments don't matter unless they cause an emotional reaction. They must evoke something raw, something deeply personal, something that makes her pause and feel. That's where what I call forbidden compliments come in. These are the kinds of compliments that bypass the surface and pierce straight into her psychological core. They don't just make her feel good, they make her crave your presence. Long after the conversation ends, these words echo in her mind. Let's break down 3 of the most potent forbidden compliments. These are not average compliments, they are emotional triggers, designed to create intense, almost addictive attraction. 1. There's something about you I can't quite figure out. At first glance, this might sound vague, but don't be fooled. This line is strategic, psychological warfare. It taps into one of the deepest emotional drives in human psychology, the desire to be truly seen and understood. Most men offer compliments that are easy to process and even easier to dismiss. You're pretty. You're funny. You have a nice smile. While pleasant, these don't linger in the mind. But saying, "There's something about you I can't quite figure out," shifts the dynamic completely. You place her in a realm of mystery. You suggest that she is layered, complex, and suddenly she's no longer in control of the interaction. Instead of basking in praise, she's left wondering, what does he see in me that I can't see myself? Why can't he define it? What is it about me that pulls him in? This compliment ignites 3 critical emotional reactions. 1, she feels special and unique. She's not just another attractive woman. She's someone who stands apart. 2, it generates tension. You're clearly interested, but you're not handing her complete approval. 3, she becomes emotionally invested. She'll begin to analyze herself through your eyes, curious about what it is that makes her different. The delivery matters. Don't toss it out like a line from a script. Pause. Let it come out like a thought that just slipped from your lips. For example, if you're in conversation and she says something unexpectedly insightful or bold, pause for a second, then look at her and say, "You know, there's something about you I can't quite figure out." Watch how her body shifts, how her eyes narrow with curiosity. And here's the key. Don't explain what you mean. Let her wonder. The human brain hates unresolved mysteries, and when that mystery is about herself, she'll keep thinking about it. That's when attraction turns into fascination, and fascination into obsession. 2, I feel like there's a side of you that most people never get to see. This one is more than a compliment. It's a portal into intimacy. While most men resort to complimenting women on external traits, beauty, humor, confidence, this one dives into the depths of emotional connection. It whispers, "I see something in you that you usually hide." Women spend much of their lives being judged by appearances, by their smiles, style, confidence, or how well they can play a social role. But beneath every curated exterior lies a private world few are invited into. This line suggests you've seen a flicker of that world, and that stirs something primal. Why this works so powerfully? 1. It tells her she's more than her looks. You're acknowledging her hidden depths, the side she rarely exposes. 2. It sets you apart. You're not like every other guy. You're someone who sees past the surface. 3. It makes her want to prove you right. If she believes you see something special in her, she'll start revealing more, often without realizing it. Timing is everything. Say it when she opens up about something meaningful, her past, her fears, her dreams, or when she behaves in a way that feels genuine and unfiltered. Maybe she laughs a certain way, or shares a surprising opinion. That's your cue. Look at her and with sincerity, say, "I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see." Let the words hang. Let her feel the weight of being seen. This line flips the script. Instead of you trying to impress her, she begins to unfold herself before you, wanting to know what you're seeing that others have missed. It's no longer about being liked. It's about being understood. That shift, that's where emotional gravity starts to pull her towards you. 3. I can't decide if you're trouble or exactly what I need. This is perhaps the most intoxicating of the forbidden compliments. It blends danger with desire. Most compliments place women on a pedestal. You're incredible. You're so fun. You're the best I've met. While flattering, they give her all the power. But this reverses the roles. Now you're the one who's unsure. Now she has to win your clarity. And that tension between danger and desire is magnetic. It plants seeds of mystery and challenge in her mind. She starts to wonder, am I trouble? What does he mean? Is he drawn to me or resisting me? Here's why it works. 1. It makes her feel powerful, but not in control. You're hinting that she has the ability to disrupt your world. 2. It introduces emotional distance. You're not swooning, you're intrigued. 3. It sparks relentless curiosity. She wants to know what makes you hesitate and what would make you commit. This line works best when there's already a bit of chemistry, a spark of playfulness. If she teases you, smirks, or says something unexpected, that's the moment. Smirk back, lean in slightly, and say slowly, "I can't decide if you're trouble or exactly what I need." Your tone is crucial. Let it drip with curiosity. Make it sound like you're half serious, half seduced. Don't rush it. Let each word simmer. This line doesn't just flatter. It positions her in your world as a variable, not a certainty. That shift makes her wonder what she must do to be the thing you need and not the trouble you avoid. In conclusion, compliments are not about flattery. They're about impact. Most men use compliments as a form of validation, hoping for reciprocation. But the most powerful compliments are the ones that leave a mark, not by giving answers, but by asking the kind of questions that live rent-free in her mind. Use these forbidden compliments wisely. They are tools, not tricks. When used with authenticity, they open doors most people never get to knock on. And once you enter that space, where a woman feels seen, challenged, and mysteriously drawn to your presence, you'll never need to chase again.